guys? My name is Derek Russell, and I've gotten a frequent question from everybody, and that's always, what is DHD Waterfowl? What does the DHD stand for? What do you guys do? What are you guys about? So first off, a few years back, we were sitting down, kind of planning out, what do we want to do? How do we want to go about trying to make our passion something a little more? How do we spread that out? So we decided that we were going to start a guide service and hopefully maybe incorporate like a YouTube channel to do instructional videos like we're doing here. Um, our guide service is not really like any of the other guide services out there. I mean, there's some out there that are like ours, but we primarily focus on youth hunters. Like that's our go-to. We do 100% free guided hunts. We get the kids out there. We make sure that we have land for them to hunt on. Make sure that we have backup gear for them in case if they don't. Guns, ammunition, what have you. As long as we have the supplies, we'll make sure we can provide it for you. Um, then on top of doing the free youth hunts, we do free guided veteran hunts. So if you're a vet or a wounded vet, we also do the free hunts for you. So, it tells the same thing. We want to make sure we can get you out onto land. We want to make sure that we can get you out on top of some birds, and that way you can get out there and have a good time and get reintroduced back into, conservation and waterfowl hunting. Now, as for what does DHD stand for, I get the common question is like, what is that, some cheap ripoff of Greenhead gear with the GHD? No, that's just kind of a coincidence. Especially seeing as how we are backed with banded Avery GHG, so it's kind of worked out that happened to be our name as well. But the DHD literally stands for Dudes Hunting Ducks. That's because that's really all we are. We're nothing special or extravagant. We're just a couple guys that enjoy what we do, and waterfowl is a passion to us. And when we were coming out with this, we were trying to figure out, well, what are we going to name ourselves? What's the name going to be? So we were just sitting there like, well, all the really cool names are taken, so I mean, what do you call just a bunch of dudes hunting ducks? And that just kind of resonated like, hey, there it is, dudes hunting ducks, DHD, to shorten it up, and that's just kind of what it's been ever since. So that's probably all it's ever going to be. But yeah, our main mission is just to make sure that we can get as many youth hunters active in this sport and hopefully spark that passion with them. So we always recommend, we have one parent or guardian, someone to kind of chaperone, come out with them, just because that is a lot of responsibility put on our shoulders when you say you have like a couple 13-year-old kids coming out, and you're in your 30s and you got two 13-year-old kids that you never met before. It can add a lot of pressure on us, especially for liability. So we always recommend that you have a parent or guardian come out. Now, we don't discriminate against them hunting. We have no problem with them hunting with you, but if your friend or your parent or guardian who is not a veteran or a youth hunter, we try to kind of push away from them hunting. So part of that is, if you are going to hunt with your child or the child that you are with, we just require a $50 deposit, and we kind of have like a guarantee backed onto it. Like, if you do not discharge your firearm, as like we got skunked that day for whatever reason, we had the perfect setup for yesterday type of a scenario. If you don't shoot at a bird, it's just 50 for the day. So you have your $100 if you shoot. If you're successful and you're out there, it's $100 for that. But yeah, if you don't get anything and you don't even discharge your firearm, get the 50 back. Or if you just don't even hunt and you just come out, then it's free. There's no charge or anything for you to come out and sit and enjoy, watching your child or your grandchild or your niece or nephew, whatever it may be. there's no charge for you to sit out there with them and just watch them enjoy the day and enjoy the hunt, because that's truly what we're after. And having, a parent or guardian out there with them, that just enriches the moment. That's a nice bonding moment. Now, as for veterans, obviously we can have as many veterans as you want. If you want your friends to come out along that aren't, we can always work something out with that. But typically that's, put the 100 down and then no birds. You get $50 back out of it. It's just kind of a deposit of putting our time and money into everything, because everything we do does come 100% solely out of my pocket. And I have a 9 to 5 job just like everybody else. So outside of that, I'm out scouting like I'm currently doing right now. Um, I'm making sure, I'm buying all the gear and everything for everybody. That's all coming out of my pocket: gas, time, money, everything. So we're always fundraising, we're always looking for help. So if you know anybody that's looking to help out our cause and spread some love, get in contact with us. We can work something out. It doesn't even have to be, anything extravagant or anything expensive, or you don't even have to do, donate any money. You can literally just, like if you want to donate like a case of shells, or even just like a box of shells or something, then hey, that's helping us out, because that's one less thing we have to buy for these hunters. So, or if you have some old firearms that you no longer have and or no longer want and are looking to, get rid of them, you can, by all means, you can donate them to us, and they'll be put to good use by, handing them off to youth hunters or veteran hunters that do not have their own firearm. That is a big hindrance when it comes to youth hunters. They, their dads or uncles or, their family all hunts, and they're just getting started out, but they don't have a gun, and they want to get out and they want to try it out for themselves, but they don't have one. So that's where we can come in, and we can supply them with the gun for the day or for the weekend or however long we're going to be hunting with that said individual. And now they're hooked, and they're always welcome to come back more than once in a season. So it's free, and if we're not booked up, we'll just keep circulating and keep getting kids out there as many times as they want. So yeah, if you have any more questions or anything about what we do or why we do it, or if you want to spread some love and make a donation or help us out in any form or way, feel free to reach out to me. You can shoot me a text, shoot me an email, you can send a message. Check us out on Facebook, or on the YouTube channel. In the video, you'll have my business card on there. You can take a screenshot of that, or just write down my information, and you can get in contact with me. And well, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great rest of your day.
Pintails, mallard, hood, and McGann too. Bless my soul, I'm gonna go duck hunting. Got so cold, thought I lost 3 toes, hypothermic and a shade of blue.